Hi, it's Maria, your Saturday cheer collabor, and today I'm going to talk about my cheer trainers. The first ever pair of cheer trainers that I had, or so-called cheer trainers, they were bought just so we could do like a display, and they were, I think they were £5 from eBay, and I think we wore them about 3 or 4 times, and then they started to break. So our coach recommended for us to get these. They're Salcone cheer trainers. Got these in 2008, and I had them up until sort of September last year, so that's about 3 years I had these. They were, at the time, they seemed really good. They're like quite comfy. The only thing is they've got like a really narrow sole, so when you're walking on like the sprung floor, it kind of tilts from side to side. And also compared to my new cheer trainers, they're quite chunky. And so like the bases, although they can grip, it to me it does when I'm flying in them now, because I wore them for an event the other day because they're sort of my outdoor trainers, and it felt really unstable up there. And they've got the little colour changes. There, so these are in yellow for Falcon's colours, but you know, you can change into your team colours. But you can probably tell they're quite ruined and got grass stains all over them, dirty flakes. So I only really use them for outside or going to cheer practice before I put on my new trainers. Then in September last year, a company in the UK started shipping Infinities, because until then you couldn't really get them, I guess, unless you went out to America. I paid £60 for them, so I think it's quite more expensive than what you would pay out in the States. But yeah, I got the Evos because they seemed quite good, and they come in the little red case. And then, let's get them out. Inside they come in a little bag, so you can keep them together whilst they're in your case. And I'll just take one out, but yeah, they look like this. And they've got like the Infinity logo on the back, and then there's the sole. They're quite dirty now because I went to a cheer camp last week, so they're sort of getting quite used and worn in, which is good. The only thing that probably is a bit annoying is my bases, where they say about the sole, because the sole is quite rough. And I did look at some of the girls' soles who had Infinity Evos at the camp, and they were a bit softer, where they've obviously worn them a lot more than me. Apart from that, I would never ever get a different pair of cheer trainers. These are just so comfortable. They fit so well. There's like an elastic bit inside, so it fits really snug around your feet, and you can definitely feel the support from your bases when you're up in the air. And also for when you're doing stretches and things, it's really easy to move, because as you can see, it bends quite a bit, so it's like really easy to point your feet and things. And also it's kind of not like wearing slippers, but because there's not much of a sole, it's not all chunky, and your foot's like really dead flat when you're on the floor. But I have seen sort of the Phoenix and the Vengeance ones, and I prefer these, but I guess everybody has their own preferences. Yeah, I'll definitely recommend these cheer shoes. And the only thing is that like they do stretch a little bit, because now I've worn them a while, they're sort of tiniest bit bigger. But if I was to get them the smaller size, and I got them, I've only got size 3 feet anyway, which I think is an American 5.5. So if I got like a 2.5, which maybe a 5, they would have probably been too small at the time and never fit. So I'm quite alright, they've only stretched a tiny bit. Yeah, that's all I've got to say about my wonderful cheer trainers. So see you next Saturday. Bye!